Listen carefully, God says, the person you love deeply is talking about your face. They are telling their female friends that your face looks like an angel's when you smile. But my child, they do not fully understand why your face carries such light. They do not know that what they see is not just beauty, it is evidence of my touch. The light they speak about is not human charm, it is divine reflection. I placed that radiance upon you long before they entered your life, long before love or heartbreak ever brushed your heart. They see your face and feel something they cannot describe: peace, warmth, conviction, guilt, awe, and they don't know that it is my presence within you stirring their soul. The person you love deeply has been speaking about you more than you realize. In quiet conversations, when laughter hides their nervousness, when they mention your name with a half-smile and then look away, they are trying to understand why you linger in their spirit. They told their female friends that your face looks like something they can't forget, like a sunrise after a long night, like hope after endless disappointment. They said your eyes carry both fire and gentleness, and that when you look at them, it feels as though time slows down. They do not yet know that what they feel is my divine energy emanating through you, a soul marked by purpose, chosen by destiny. My beloved child, I am speaking now because you have wondered. You have felt their distance. You have felt confusion. You have replayed their words, searching for meaning. You have asked me, Lord, why do they speak about me but still keep me at arm's length? And I tell you, they are fighting a war within themselves. They talk about your face because it reminds them of everything they are running from: truth, purity, and love without deceit. They are torn between the noise of their friends and the whisper of their soul. They tell others about you not to mock you, but to understand you. For when they say, their face looks like an angel's, they are confessing that you have unsettled something in them. They see innocence that challenges their chaos. They see peace that disturbs their comfort. They see you as the mirror they never wanted to look into, a reflection that reveals what they lack. And I, your God, am letting you hear this message because you have been misunderstood. You have cried silently, thinking that your love was mocked, that your name was twisted among gossip. But child, I tell you the truth, even their gossip is being used by me. Every word they speak about your face, every time they describe you to another, I am stirring conviction in their heart. I am letting your image haunt them, not to torment, but to awaken. Do not think their words are meaningless. Every time they say, their face looks like an angel, heaven echoes back, yes, because that is my creation. Every time they laugh nervously after mentioning you, their spirit trembles, for they are encountering something divine in you. They sense that your presence carries power, and that frightens them. They are not talking about vanity, they are talking about a light they cannot control. Child, the one you love is not mocking you, they are confessing. They are confessing that your face has become a doorway to conviction. That when they look at you, they feel both comfort and exposure. For your eyes see beyond their words, and your soul discerns beyond their masks. They are not ready for what you carry, and yet they cannot escape it. They told their friends because they needed help to explain what cannot be explained. They needed to say it out loud because the silence of missing you became too heavy. You have been asking me, Lord, do they still think of me? And I say, yes. They think of you more than they admit. You live rent-free in their thoughts. They talk about your face because it reappears in their dreams. They tell others about your smile because they can't erase it from memory. They recall the way you looked at them, not with judgment but with understanding, a look that made them feel seen for the first time in a long time. But I need you to understand something deeper, my beloved. What they see in your face is not just you, it is me. The radiance they describe is not human attraction, it is divine reflection. You carry my signature. My spirit has marked you with compassion, strength, and purity. And those who come close to you feel it. Some will be drawn, others will retreat. Some will praise you, others will mock you. Yet every reaction reveals that your presence is not ordinary. Do not cry when people misunderstand your light. Do not be angry when your beauty is spoken about lightly. They are only recognizing what they cannot fully name. You are my vessel, and vessels that shine attract attention. Even the one who once loved you and drifted away cannot escape that recognition. That is why their words about your face sound confused, admiration wrapped in denial. You have prayed for clarity, and this is my answer. They are still connected to you in spirit. They still replay your presence. They still wonder if you were sent by heaven. They have tried to explain you away, to reduce what they felt to something human, but the truth keeps echoing, you were different. You were divine interruption. You were the calm in their storm, the smile that spoke of something eternal. When they say your face looks like an angel's, they are speaking a prophecy without knowing it. Because I, the Lord, made your countenance to reflect my peace. I made your smile to heal, your eyes to discern, your expression to carry warmth. Every feature of your face was crafted not for vanity, but for ministry. When they see you, they encounter me. When they speak about you, they unknowingly glorify me. So I say, do not let your heart be troubled. Their words are not rejection. Their curiosity is the beginning of conviction. Let me work in their heart. Do not chase them, do not defend yourself, do not correct what they said. I will take even their gossip and turn it into revelation. I will let their friends see the same light they mock, and they too will feel the stirring of my presence through your name. You are not forgotten. You are not the topic of mockery, you are the subject of awakening. They will soon realize that what they spoke about your face was not entertainment but evidence. Evidence that my spirit was near them through you. My child, your love for them was not wasted. You were sent into their life as a divine mirror, and though they walked away, they cannot forget. You planted a seed they cannot uproot. Their soul remembers your gaze, not because of your eyes, but because they felt seen for the first time by something holy. And that memory will keep calling them back to me. There will come a day when they stop describing your face to others and begin confessing their heart to me. That is when I will heal them, restore them, and show them what true love really means. Until then, stay in peace. Do not chase human validation. The one you love deeply is still under my watch, and I am not done writing their story. You may feel abandoned, but you are not. You may feel mocked, but you are magnified in heaven. You may feel like their words are tearing your image apart, but I am using their very speech to remind them of what they lost. Every time they recall your face, conviction deepens. Every time they describe your beauty, they remember the purity they once touched but could not sustain. My beloved, I have seen your tears. I have heard you cry, why do they speak about me if they have moved on? And I tell you, because they have not moved on. Their lips say one thing, but their spirit says another. Their conversations betray their denial. You are still written upon their heart, though they try to laugh it away. And I, your God, am stirring that remembrance to bring them to repentance. I am doing something sacred in silence. While you are healing, I am confronting them. While you are learning to let go, they are learning what they lost. I am letting their own words remind them that they once touched something holy. I am using their laughter as the doorway to realization. Soon, what was casual talk will turn into quiet reflection, and reflection into conviction. So lift up your head, my child. Do not despise this season. I am making you radiant not just outwardly, but spiritually. The beauty they see on your face will grow stronger because it is born of purity, forgiveness, and strength. You will not grow bitter. You will not lose your shine. You will rise higher, and those who once misunderstood you will watch in awe as I crown you with grace. Do not wait for them to validate your worth, I already have. You were fearfully and wonderfully made. I crafted your countenance to carry glory. That is why they cannot stop talking about it. That is why they compare it to angels. Because even in their confusion, they are bearing witness that heaven lives in you. And soon, my child, their words will change. They will no longer say, "Your face looks like an angel's." They will say, "Your presence healed me." They will say, "Your love changed me." They will see that what they admired was never external, it was divine. It was the reflection of a soul that walks with God. Stay faithful. Stay kind. Keep shining. Your face will continue to speak even when your lips are silent, for it is my light upon you that they see. Let them talk, their words are planting seeds of truth in their own heart. And I, the Lord your God, will make sure that one day, those seeds bloom into revelation. Listen carefully, God says, I am not finished speaking to your heart. The person you love deeply is still talking about your face. They do not realize that every time they describe you, they are walking into a divine setup. They are revealing to others how much you still live inside their spirit. When they say your face looks like an angel's, they are trying to explain peace that terrifies them, a peace that does not come from human affection, but from divine encounter. They told their friends that your face looked pure, too pure for this world. They said, "There's something about them I can't figure out." They laughed after they said it, but that laugh was nervousness, the sound of a heart that feels seen. They tried to sound casual, but even their tone trembled with remembrance. For when they remember your face, they remember conviction. When they describe your smile, they remember the last time they felt safe. Child, do you know why their words still echo? Because I, your God, placed my mark upon you. When I touch my chosen, they become unforgettable. Your presence carries my imprint, and no one can erase it. They can move to another city, distract themselves with other faces, fill their nights with noise, but your image, that divine reflection, will not fade. They talk about your face because they are haunted by light. Your face is not a memory, it's a mirror I left before them, reflecting the truth they keep avoiding. You are not their idol, you are their lesson. Through you, I am teaching them what love from purity feels like. Through you, I am showing them that holiness is not boring, it is beautiful. And while they describe you to their friends, I am moving quietly inside their heart. I am allowing conviction to grow through their laughter. I am letting guilt and admiration wrestle inside them, because I want them to know, love without purity is emptiness. They once tasted real connection through you, and now, nothing else will satisfy them. My child, stop thinking that your love was a mistake. It was divine strategy. You were a messenger wrapped in human affection. I sent you into their life not to lose yourself, but to reveal my character. And even though they walked away, their soul was marked by that encounter. That is why they still speak of you. That is why your face lives in their conversations. You think they forgot you, but they can't. Because I am using your memory to call them home. They may not pray, but when they remember your face, they feel the pull of my spirit. They may not kneel, but when they whisper your name, conviction whispers back. Their words about you are not gossip, they are signals of awakening. I know you feel pain. You hear that they talk about you with their friends and it hurts. You wonder if they mock you, if they distort your image. But I say this, even mockery becomes ministry in my hands. Every time they mention you, the seed of remembrance grows deeper. They will soon realize that what they lost was not just a person, it was divine alignment. They talk about your face because it carries light, and light always exposes darkness. Your glow reminded them of who they were meant to be. Your eyes reminded them that they were seen by God. Your voice reminded them of truth that cannot be ignored. And because they were not ready, they withdrew. But their withdrawal was not the end, it was the beginning of my work in them. Do not despise the distance. I needed space to let conviction breathe. Sometimes I remove you, not because I'm punishing you, but because I am magnifying you. If you stayed close while their heart was confused, they would have tried to dim your light. So I hid you, not in shame, but in safety. I set you apart so that your radiance could grow stronger. Now, from a distance, they watch you glow. They see your peace. They see your quiet strength. They hear that you are healing, and it unsettles them. They talk about your face not only because it's beautiful, but because it's unchanged. You did not become bitter. You did not retaliate. You loved and let go with grace. And that grace is what makes you unforgettable. Child, I want you to see something. Your silence is louder than their words. They talk, you stay still. They explain, you just exist. And in that stillness, I am glorified. They will soon learn that peace cannot be faked, that real beauty is not filtered, and that divine light does not dim when people walk away. I hear you asking, Lord, will they ever understand me? And I say, yes, when their soul grows quiet enough to hear me. I will bring them to a moment of reflection where they will look at another face and realize it does not carry your peace. They will sit in silence and feel an emptiness that no conversation can fill. And in that moment, they will remember your eyes, your kindness, your gentleness, and realize it was me shining through you all along. They will go back to their friends one day and say, I think I was wrong about them. I think they were different. Their friends will not understand, but their spirit will. For conviction will have turned into revelation. And what began as gossip will end as gratitude. But I need you to stay in position. Do not chase their words. Do not defend your name. I, the Lord, am your defender. Every false story will fall apart in time. Every misunderstanding will turn to testimony. I will make even their conversations serve my purpose. I will let your absence speak volumes. You are not invisible to me. Every tear you cried when you heard they talked about you, I caught it. Every time you stayed silent instead of lashing out, I wrote it down. Every time you prayed, Lord, I forgive them, I turned that forgiveness into favor. You have stored up spiritual wealth through your restraint, and soon I will repay you in peace, love, and destiny. Do you know what happens when you let me fight your battles? I turn shame into shine. I turn rejection into recognition. I turn gossip into glory. The very ones who spoke about you will one day speak for you. They will testify that they saw something divine in you long before they understood it. And I, your God, will use their testimony to elevate you. Because my child, I am not just restoring your heart. I am building your legacy. I am shaping you into a vessel that carries grace without pride, power without arrogance, beauty without vanity. That's why I had to let certain people leave. They could not love you on the level of your calling. The person you love deeply still sees your face everywhere they go. In strangers, in dreams, in reflections, your memory walks beside them. They can describe it, but they cannot detach from it. And one night, when the laughter fades, when they are alone, they will look at their reflection and whisper your name. They will remember your eyes filled with mercy, your smile that held understanding, and in that moment they will feel me near. I am turning your heartbreak into their awakening. I am using your silence to amplify my voice in their life. You thought your purpose in their story was over, but I am still writing. You loved with sincerity, and I will honor that love. I will redeem what you gave. I will turn the pain into purpose. Do not grow weary. Keep walking in light. Keep your heart pure. Keep your faith alive. Because soon, I will reveal what you could not see, that all this time, while they talked about your face, I was shaping your destiny. I was preparing you for the kind of love that mirrors heaven, a love that will not confuse your worth or question your light. You are not defined by their perception. You are defined by my creation. And I made you radiant for a reason. I made your countenance to carry peace in a world that lacks it. Your beauty was never for competition, it was for communication. Through your face, I speak peace. Through your presence, I remind others that purity still exists. So when you hear that they talked about you again, smile. Because their words are proof that your light still burns in their darkness. You do not need to be seen to be remembered. You do not need to be praised to be powerful. You only need to stay connected to me. And when the time is right, I will bring restoration. Not always through romance, but through revelation. They will see you with new eyes, not as someone they once knew, but as someone they finally understand. They will realize that your face was not angelic because of perfection, but because of presence, my presence. Be still, my child. Let me continue to write this story. For soon, the same lips that described your face will speak your honor. The same heart that ran from you will seek forgiveness. The same eyes that turned away will look again and see glory, not guilt. Your beauty has purpose. Your story has redemption. And your face, the one they cannot stop talking about, will one day be known not for how it looked, but for how it carried light. For I, the Lord your God, am not done revealing through you. Listen carefully, God says, I am drawing this story to a divine conclusion. The person you love deeply is still talking about your face. But now, something has changed. Their tone is softer. Their laughter no longer hides pride, it hides longing. Their friends notice it, but they do not understand. They see someone trying to speak lightly about you, yet every word trembles with emotion. For I, the Lord, have touched their heart. They still say, their face looks like an angel's. But now, the words feel heavy. They carry regret. They remember your face not with arrogance, but with ache. They remember your eyes and the way you saw them, not as the world saw them, but as I did. They remember how your presence made them feel safe, how your calmness broke through their walls. They remember how you never fought to be understood, you simply stood in light, and your silence spoke volumes. I tell you the truth, child, I am working through remembrance. I am taking every word they once spoke and turning it into revelation. They are beginning to understand that what they admired was not beauty, but holiness. What they desired was not attention, but peace. What they felt through your face was not charm, but conviction. They are learning that your glow came from prayer. That your gentleness came from pain transformed into grace. That your patience came from trust in me. They are realizing now that your face was not simply beautiful, it was safe. It carried warmth the world could not mimic. And that safety came from my spirit living within you. Child, you have been wondering why I allowed them to talk about you so much. Why your name seems to echo in conversations you never asked to be part of. It is because I am using your memory to bring them home. I am using your light to expose their darkness. When they talk about your face, I whisper to their heart, do you see what peace looks like? Do you see what love without manipulation feels like? Every conversation about you is becoming a seed of conviction. They tell their friends that you looked like an angel, but inside, they hear my voice saying, that was me showing you real love. And though they try to move forward, they cannot escape the pull. For what was divine cannot be replaced by what is temporary. You must understand, beloved, you were never just someone they loved, you were someone I used to awaken them. You carried light into their darkness, truth into their confusion, and purity into their compromise. And now, as they recall your face, they are forced to confront the reality that they turned away from something sacred. But I am not punishing them. I am healing them through memory. I am letting them see, slowly, the difference between fleeting attraction and divine connection. I am teaching them that beauty without presence is empty, and that love without God fades. Through every word they speak about you, I am turning their curiosity into conviction, and conviction into repentance. And you, my child, I am preparing you. You have learned to love without losing yourself. You have learned to let go without bitterness. You have learned that peace is more powerful than proving your point. And because you learned, I will now elevate you. You will no longer be remembered only for your face, you will be remembered for your faith. You asked me, Lord, why did they see my face but not my heart? And I answer, because they could only see with the eyes of flesh, not the eyes of spirit. But now, I am awakening their spiritual sight. I am showing them what they missed, not in shame, but in revelation. And soon, when they speak about your face again, they will not say it looks like an angel's, they will say, I saw God in them. Your patience has been your worship. Your tears have been your offering. Your forgiveness has been your greatest weapon. And now, I am rewarding you. I am setting you before new doors, new people, new love that will honor what the old ones overlooked. I am sending someone who will not just admire your face, but cherish your soul. Someone who will see beyond your smile and recognize your spirit. Someone who will love you not for what you look like, but for what you carry. Because you carried my light through heartbreak and never let bitterness bury it. You chose mercy when the world expected revenge. You prayed for them when you could have cursed them. You stayed kind when you could have turned cold. That is why heaven is celebrating you now. That is why I am amplifying your voice, your influence, your grace. But hear me, this story is not only about you. It is about redemption. For the one who spoke about your face will soon speak about my name. Their heart will turn. They will find me through the memory of you. They will realize that the peace they felt around you was me calling them. They will remember your compassion and see it as divine evidence. Do not despise this delay. I am orchestrating healing on both sides. You are learning to walk in strength, they are learning to kneel in surrender. You are learning to stand in purpose, they are learning to bow in humility. Soon, I will cause divine intersections, moments where grace meets memory, where conviction meets courage. And when that moment comes, it will not be like the past. The conversation will be different. The energy will be pure. There will be no games, no confusion, no pretending. They will no longer talk about your face to others, they will talk to me about their heart. And I will remind them, you saw my reflection once, and you turned away. But I gave you mercy, and I let that reflection walk away glowing. Then they will understand. They will see that you were not just another person, you were a divine messenger. And by that revelation, they will find healing. And when they heal, you will be free completely. My beloved, I know you wonder if they will ever return. But do not make that your focus. Your purpose is greater than reconciliation, it is transformation. I am using this story to teach you the difference between attachment and alignment, between love that drains and love that restores. You have learned that real love always begins with me. Now, I am calling you higher. You will rise above emotional noise. You will walk in authority and peace. And people will see your face and feel that same angelic presence, not because of appearance, but because your countenance carries heaven. You will glow differently. You will walk into rooms and shift atmospheres. You will speak softly, and hearts will melt. You will look at people, and they will feel seen. That is my spirit flowing through you. And when those who once spoke about you see you again, they will not know what to say. They will feel both awe and remorse. For your glow will be brighter, your peace deeper, your energy gentler. They will know that time did not destroy you, it refined you. And that will be your testimony: God turned pain into purpose, and wounds into wonder. Do not worry about what they say now. Soon, their words will turn into worship. They will thank me for allowing them to see a glimpse of heaven through you. They will stop talking about your face and start talking about my faithfulness. And that is how I will complete this story, by turning earthly memory into eternal meaning. So lift your head, my chosen one. Your light was never for one person, it was for the world. I am calling you to shine beyond relationships, beyond human understanding, beyond what was lost. You will heal nations with your words, inspire hearts with your presence, and reveal me through your smile. You will no longer wonder why people notice your face, you will know that it is because I, the Lord, live within you. Let them talk. Let them remember. Let them wonder. For every time they speak your name, heaven whispers mine. Every time they describe your beauty, I reveal my glory. Every time they try to understand you, I draw them closer to me. This is your divine truth: you were not made to be understood, you were made to be revealed. I reveal myself through you. And those who recognize that light will never forget you, because to forget you would mean to forget me. Be at peace, my child. The story is complete. The one who spoke about your face has unknowingly spoken prophecy. They have seen the reflection of heaven in you, and though they did not understand, they could not deny it. I will finish what I began. I will bring clarity where there was confusion. I will bring love where there was loss. And I will turn every whispered word about you into a testimony of my glory. For I am God, and I have spoken.